What up, what up, what up, what up? What's up? Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Friendster, Prancer, SoundCloud, SoundClick, all my new subscribers. How y'all doing? Let's stay focused. Supreme Allah coming through with the news again. It's my dude all day from the NY. Shoot, me and Supreme gonna hang out one of these days and get a burger. We gonna bro up. So I'm closing in on 1,000 subscribers. I got like 836 or something like that. So I thank you for my new subscribers hanging out with your boy, chilling out. And let's get right into it. Russel Westbrooke. You know, the truths that transform with the NBA. Like they're so transparent now with this $200 million. Okay, before I get into that, Donald Gilbert, young sir, for one, let me state this for a fact. I do not know if somebody has a real or fake injury. Okay, only going off of what I see there. So your skepticism, don't just assume just because I say the NBA is fake that I think that everything in the NBA is fake, especially when it comes to an injury. Some of them I think are fake, and some of them I think are very real. It's just hard for me to imagine somebody talking about a blood clot and it being fake. If it's fake, Donald, fine, okay? Relax, brother. Okay, Russell Westbrook. Yeah, this whole 205. Look, let's ask ourselves this question. Would Russell Westbrook get a $205 million contract if Melo didn't go to OKC? Let's just throw that out there. I mean, where's he at in the rankings of the top 10? Let's just go ahead and deal with that. Let's just throw that into, the mix, into the pot. See what we come up with. I'm gonna go ahead and toss out a big no. But they think we're Carmelo, they have a run at it, and they do. Only thing about it is Carmelo has what, a 1-year contract? Who's gonna replace Melo See, the problem is the NBA has a shortage of star players, and they have a surplus of average players. And when I say average, I don't mean average as in me getting up there with my bad knees and trying to throw, something down, because it's just not going to happen. And I don't mean like average Michael Jordan playing for the Washington Wizards, because that was below average. What I mean is the average draft coming in, and they're not one of the Ball brothers. Or they're not that kid from Syracuse or Kentucky, wherever he was from. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying the kid that's coming in and getting a $3 million contract, barely above league minimum. That's average to me. No shoe deal, no nothing. I'm not talking about somebody you heard of, but they didn't, and you heard of they were a superstar, but they never made it to the superstar big time status, but they were a superstar like Tracy McGrady. You know what I'm saying? Who a lot of people say was better than LeBron James. We're not talking about that. We're talking about an average player. Okay? That's who we're talking about. See, with OKC becoming a dominant team in their conference simply by taking one draft, a lot of talk, a lot of revenue is going to swing their way. Now, I tell you guys all the time, follow the money. Because Melo is there, they can afford to give Russell Westbrook a $2,000 contract, a $205 million contract. Yeah, as long as he stays there. But the problem with this is I think too much is contingent upon Carmelo staying there, and I think there's a heartbreak ready to happen. I really do. And I hope none of y'all burned y'all Melo jerseys. Because I went to New York and there's some serious Knicks fans. I hope y'all don't do that. I hope y'all don't burn y'all D-Wade jerseys because they're worth a lot of money. Here's the thing. I just don't think in my heart of hearts that Melo is going to stay there for the rest of his career. I think he's going to be a one and done. I am convinced of this. I'm sorry, I just can't see it. I can't see it. And then you have this huge contract that's looming over OKC's head, and then they can't bring up somebody else in that's of prominent substance. Can those two words go together? Prominent, yeah. I can't digest that. I can't. I can't. As a GM, I'm like, this might have been a mistake. It should have been something they should have done in the quiet. But they think they're going to have the revenue to do that because, listen, there are people who are a fan of the Knicks and there are people who are a fan of Melo. And that's just it. And Melo is going to bring a whole crap ton worth of revenue with him. All those ads and commercials and anything that he was into, that's all coming with all that shoe ads and all that stuff. That's all coming with Melo, regardless of who he plays for. Even when he doesn't play anymore, people will still be buying his shoes because he's one of the favorites. He's one of the superstars. So like I said, we have to drink all that in and be like, was this a mistake, OKC? I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yeah. Because it's all about cap space. And I guarantee you, I'm going to just go ahead and say this right now. I guarantee you that contract will not last. It's for what, 4 or 5 years? It's not going to last. It's not. That contract is going to get broken. And when it's going to get broken is when Melo leaves. And that's just the way it is. It's going to get broken. Plus, I mean, when we really look at how much he's really getting paid off of that, which is still just a ridiculous amount of money. This is the reason why I don't watch basketball, because it's like $205 million. Like, we got people starving on the streets, and we don't want to give them $1, and you want to give one person $205 million? Are we just that full of ourselves? That's just ridiculous. Come on. What he's really going to get is about 102 in his pocket. That's just insane. That is ridiculous money. I wonder if basketball players are going to start taking a knee. Probably not. Russell won't. He'll be like, heck no, I'm standing up tall. Shoot. Sorry about your luck, brothers. Anyway, it's your boy Tone202, man. It's just how I feel about it. I think I'm going to agree with Donald on this, that for one, I already agree that the NBA is fixed. That's why I make these videos. But I'm gonna just go ahead and throw this out there. I think these contracts are I think they're hoaxes. I just can't see it happening. Your boy Tone202, I'm out.